Good morning and welcome to another Ministry Minute with Pastor T. Look here, this morning I'm talking about plot twists. I'm in the New Living Translation Bible. I am in the book of Genesis chapter 50 and I'm lifting up verse number 20 and it reads, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for my good. He brought me to this position so I could save the lives of many people. No, don't be afraid. I will continue to take care of you and your children." So he assured them by speaking kindly to them. Amen. Here it is. We have Joseph's brothers. They have plotted and planned against him. They made their daddy think that he was dead. And then a famine came in the land and they had to go to Joseph. And when they found out he was alive, they were afraid. And now their father has died and they were trying to cook up another scheme so they don't get killed. And then they came to him and Joseph had to let them know, look here, don't be afraid of me. Am I God? He says, you intended to harm me, but here's the plot twist. God intended it for my good. He brought me into this position. And so in other words, Joseph was telling them, I'm in the place of God. And many of us, we get mad that people did us wrong, wrote us off, tried to harm us, tried to kill us. But you got to understand the plot twist. They didn't do no more or no less than what God allowed them to do. And by them doing what they did, they put you in the position for God to do what he had to do. And he told them, he said, look here. You meant it for my bad, but God intended it for my good. He brought me to this position. Why did he bring you to this position, Joseph? So I could save the lives of many people. Because what you got to understand is that God gave Joseph a plan on how that they would get through the 7 years of famine. He said there will be 7 years of plenty and 7 years of famine. But this is what you do in the plenty, Joseph. You store some away. And so then when there's a famine in the land, the people going to have to come to you. Do y'all not know Joseph opened up the first grocery store up in the desert? Because he is the one he was the only one that had food. And people came and had to buy from him. And when they ran out of money, they say, look here, Joseph, we'll be your servants and we'll give you everything in our household. We just want some food. And so God blessed Joseph exceedingly abundantly above all he could even ask or think in the midst of a famine. And so you got to understand when God gives the plot twist, he does exceedingly abundantly above all we can even ask or think. And so he had to let his brothers know. He said, what y'all meant it for bad, but you don't understand. It was the Lord's doing that you did me that way. And that's the way we have to look at him. People trying to get you fired on the job. People trying to stab you in the back. You better look at the plot twist and say, God must got something good in store for me on today because people are out for me. And here it is. The weapons will form, but it doesn't mean that they will prosper. And you say, but I lost my job. That don't mean the weapon prosper. You don't know if that's the position God wanted you in. So he could show you what he put inside of you, that entrepreneur spirit. And you go follow your dream, because as long as you was on that job, you would not follow your dream. So you have no idea what the plot twist of the Lord would be. And so instead of being mad, do what Joseph did to his brothers. He says, do not be afraid. I will continue to care for you and your children. So he assured them by speaking kindly to them. He was speaking kindly to people who threw him in a pit. He was speaking kindly to people that had his daddy believing all these years that he was dead. He was speaking kindly to the ones that was jealous of him and got rid of him. He was speaking kindly to those people. So in the midst of our plot twist, those that despitefully use us, speak kind to them. Those that hate on us, speak kind to them. Those that don't really like us and want us out the picture, speak kind to them because God got a plot twist. Amen. God bless you. I hope you've enjoyed this ministry minute. And if it be the Lord's will, I'll be back on Wednesday morning, not tomorrow, but Wednesday morning. You have yourself a blessed day.